Here's another lookout over the town. Step right out here to the edge.
My life be like, yeah. My life be like.
Good morning. It's 7:40. We are leaving our little Airbnb, headed back into town. We're going to stop for breakfast on the way out, and then we're hitting the trails.
It's 8:40. I'm back on trail. So far it's concrete walking, but we gotta go down and cross French Broad River yet, and then we head off the road. Well, Hot Springs is getting a new bridge over the French Broad River, so we get a lane all to ourselves for walking. But our first challenge is that thing. Yay! There's the new bridge. Trail used to go down right over here, but I saw a staircase on the other side of the road, so we got to cross traffic. So when you cross the river, got to stay the left side now. They put a brand new staircase in for us. Drops you way down to the bridge and then underneath.
Well, this is a change of pace. Our trail is sand, and we're walking right next to the river. Well, we have started our climb up for the day.
So, it's the French Broad River down there. Way over here is the school. That means we stayed right over there. We stayed kind of across the road from the school there. Whew. Look at this view. Oh yeah, she's steep down there. Woo-hoo-wee!
As we make our way up the mountain, our terrain has definitely changed.
Here's another lookout over the town. Step right out here to the edge. There's the new bridge they're working on down there. And the huge town of Hot Springs.
Well, I think we made it to the top of our first climb. And that climb was a doozy. I don't know if it was because of the 0 day, or the heat, or the steepness, but whew. Yeah, it was a lot for me to get up that thing. But I'm at the top, I think. We'll see. Well, the trails have leveled off a little bit. Not near as much steep up as what we were doing. There's still a little up and a little down, but much better. So we're at a cruisy pace now. Well, not all water sources are created equal. This one is kind of slow going. It's streaming off a little piece of moss in there. But the next water supply is like
3.5 miles.
Yeah, so we're pretty much out of water, so we gotta fill up here. So it's kind of a pack off break while we wait for our water bottles to fill up. The mountain laurel is starting to bloom.
Walking through the woods and we're like, look at that. There's a big concrete wall. We'll see what it looks like on the other side here in a little bit. There's that nice curved wall. A nice big pool of water. And a bench so tall you can't touch the ground. Oh yeah, that's kind of interesting. We're not 100 yards past that pond and we come out to this field. Of course, it's one of the days where it's hot and sunny. Fortunately, there's a little bit of a breeze here, so it helps. But, whoo, the sun is warm. On the road again. I can't believe we're on the road again. The life I love is walking trails with my wife. I can't believe we're on the road again. So we left that road we were on about a mile ago and hopped back out onto the trail. The trail just followed the contour of the road. And it took us up where we could get water, which was nice. And now we're coming right back down to the road just in time to use an overpass to get over a highway. And once we're on the other side, there's a parking lot there, and then we'll head back up into the woods. Pardon me, trail maintainers. That's up. That's steep up. I don't like you anymore.
Well, there is a fire tower in about 1.5 miles that's off trail a little bit. So Sam's taken off to go check that out. And I'm gonna meet him. Ooh, let me catch my breath. I just came up a hill. Oh, I'm gonna meet him where that trail leads off the AT, which is at the top of this hill.
There we go. Rich Mountain Fire Tower. It's an active tower. There's people up there now. I'll see if I can walk around the outside and film some. That's good. So there's some fire ranger guys up there. There's 4 of them up there when I was there. So you heard somebody talking in the background. That's who it was. Their trucks are parked just down a service road, about a 1/4 mile. I could just see it through the trees. But man, this last up was brutal. Oh, I'm assuming I'll be back down to the trail before Jolene gets here, because I was pushing pretty hard. And I know when it gets to that steepness, Jolene's still struggling, so. I dropped my pack at the turnoff trail for the fire tower, and that way she knows, if she gets there before I do, she knows I'm gone or up here yet. So just little things we do to make sure for security for the other person. So yeehaw.
There he is, patiently waiting for me to climb up this mountain. Well, we got 2.5 miles till campsite, and it is a steep down and a steep up, kind of. We're not sure about the up, but
It's not as steep.
It's down and up, so yeah. Let's go.
Well, we're almost at camp. It's right up on that ridge, or just over the ridge. Oh, it's been a rough afternoon. It's hot. A couple times we've had a breeze, but most of the time we haven't. So we're just sweating it up with red faces. But we'll get there.
So we made it to the shelter, but there was no more tent spots available. And there was a dog there that was acting really weird inside the shelter, which made me think that it was like full of mice. And I don't want to sleep in a shelter full of mice. So we are backtracking just a little bit. Of course, it's uphill, and are setting up our tent. Oh. So yeah, we are done for the day. Oh, it's been a day for sure.
End of the day recap. We only did 10.5 miles, but we left a little late, and we had 3,700 feet elevation gain today, so.
It was a little brutal.
Yeah, it was a mentally tough day. Some odd reason, my brain wasn't in it today, at least the first half of the day, so.
Ditto.
It really didn't help any, so. But we got it knocked out. We're here close to a shelter. I have no idea what the name of the shelter is, because the shelter area has room for about 3 tents, and then we came back a couple 100 yards. There's tents a couple 100 yards down trail from there, so. Oh, hopefully tomorrow's better.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.